Jean-Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this trallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about back here. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton up. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting batted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Become your rivals, you know the hustle paid. You know you took your lemons and turn them to lemonade. I'm from money where the police are getting with you. And that's a true story, that's not something you just say. Undisputed, we're the undisputed ones. We want it to be gangster, yeah, we want it to be dons. We end up in the can and I don't mean a Rubicon. I've always been a champion, I've done this on my ones. I've been running uphill, and that's a true story, that's not something you just say.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. We're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson. And here he is, Bud Terrence Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. Vasily Lomachenko, Ukraine's finest. He's a former world champion in multiple weight classes.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype can...
Don't blink. That fight could be over.
Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Can't land the jab there. Well done with that counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. A perfect counter shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Can they figure out the combination to this set?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Misses with the straight left. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Beautiful counter shot. Misses with the straight left. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't
Let him back into the fight. And there's the bell for round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Good counter punching. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Missing with the hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Has to be careful for that. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up.
Right. And there's the bell for round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. This is a high-octane battle. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. Good punch. Unlucky to miss with that jab. That hook just can't find the target. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so...
Nice round.
Back at it in round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. Just got rocked. That counter punch caught him clean. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
For that receipt, it's always coming. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Beautiful counter punch. How about that very close round with 10 seconds to go? Lomachenko is buzzed. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
Great round.
On to the fifth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Nice counter shot. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
They exchange punches. Away that right hook. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. That counter shot lands. Perfect counter lane. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Crawford in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get back in? There's the bell to start round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Down goes Lomachenko. Oh my my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I've got to see that again.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
There's a counter shot. That big hook doesn't land. Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Talk about Loma in that last round. Let's see how the game... Here we go. It's round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
The only fear you have with this lightweight is, has he punched himself out? Uppercut misses. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Nice counter punch. Lomachenko in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. A lot of work. And we enter the 8th round. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch, counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
We have a fight that's got a great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Looking to land the hook. Lomachenko in trouble.
So hard. It's an uphill
away from getting the momentum back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice job blocking the hook. Good counter punch. Lomachenko in trouble. Lomachenko on the canvas. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
The three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what
The three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way,
Talk about you when you're down. Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes.
Let's do it.
You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Let's fight.
Roll that right hand.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me. One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
That's it. What's in your head? What's in your head? Stop the fight. Stop it.
Come on, you're going back into this. You're better than this.
Back. Are you okay? You're out. Are you okay? You're out. Are you okay?
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comeback. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Armed and dangerous and ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comeback. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent.
We welcome you to Cambrian Hall. When you think class, this is the place to be. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our It's the babyface assassin Marco Antonio Barrera. It doesn't matter the weight class. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Expectations are sky high for this. It doesn't matter the weight class. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. See it again on instant replay.
You're right, Todd. What a...
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you all right?
Did you see that? If this wasn't in the game plan, Morales has to find a way out of this. There's a counter shot. Good counter punching. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, When the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
That counter shot lands. Every time he throws a punch, as we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Morales in that last one. There's the bell for round 2. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Nice counter. Perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. He scores with the counter. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Are we about to see the legend Barrera go down? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Try to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady your...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Barrera in that last round. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter punch caught him clean. Holding nothing back here in the round. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Just missing with the right uppercut. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. Just misses with that uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They exchange punches. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That uppercut doesn't land. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Barrera in that last round. And around 10 seconds to go. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and start it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. A swing and a miss with the left hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. That one will count. Good counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you say?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And Barrera is rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Perfect counter lands. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Let's watch that again and replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
It didn't land.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Talk about Morales in that last round. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Marco Antonio Barrera is on the canvas. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
I need to see.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heel, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. We just take one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
Those counter punches have to hurt. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
That's like.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Could see
7,
it in their eyes. They
8.
saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do. Talk about Morales in that last round. They get. There's the bell to start round 6. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan. 2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near
Well done with that counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Stamina is off the charts. Straight right. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Morales in that last round. Well, this fighter has been... Round 7, here we go. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
Come on, should they be sending him back out there? 2 heavy knockdowns in the last round. What are they doing? They're sending him to the gallows.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at.
Whoa, Johnny! And down goes El Terrible! When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on them, wait for them to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against it all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I thrive when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I thrive when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Here comes Doc Vitaly Klitschko. He's a heavyweight, all right. Just look at... And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine.
A lot of trash talk between... These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. That uppercut misses. That right hook catching air. Good counter punching. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Klitschko is dazed. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry? And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Got out of the way of that right hook. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. That counter shot lands. Both men step back for just a moment. Do you believe what we are seeing? Incredible work rate. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for... Hold it right there. Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. Talk about a one-side... Let's get it started in round three. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards.
It's going to be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fight. 3-4 shot combination before you've even let one.
And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Can't find a home for that jab. That uppercut doesn't get through. Can't land that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go.
Come on. Back at it in round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Whoa, we haven't seen Klitschko in this kind of trouble before. They've avoided catastrophe there.
what recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Missed with that right uppercut. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. Down goes Klitschko. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Down goes Klitschko. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Boy, this next round is going to be... On to the fifth we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punch. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Straight right just misses. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. It's all offense all the time. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10. There's the bell to start round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Good defense with that left jab.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassination. What a shot.
You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an